I'm John, and tonight, from John's Kitchen, we're making chili.
Here's what you'll need. 2 pounds of ground beef, some bell peppers, I got a green one and a red one just for fun, an onion, a jalapeno, some chili powder, some black pepper, some salt, some kidney beans, and some cans of tomato soup. Wash the bell peppers. Cut out the center of the bell pepper. Now slice the bell pepper and cut it into squares. Do the same with the red pepper. Now chop up the onion. First, cut off the edges so you can peel it, and then chop it up. Now dice up the jalapeno. I bought this fresh jalapeno for 8 cents. 8 cents! Now we're going to saute the bell peppers and onions. Turn the heat up to medium or something. Add a little bit of vegetable oil for your sauteing needs. Now mix up the oil a little bit, like let it cover more of the pan. Yeah, that's it. Good job. When the pan gets kind of hot, pour in your peppers and onions. Then take this spoon with holes in it and mix it all up a little bit. Make sure all the onions are separated. After that's been going for a few minutes, add the ground beef. Just plop it in there. And then use that spoon and separate it all up into little pieces. Yeah, just push that spoon down and separate it. Then mix it all together. Now let that cook for a while. And then check it and make sure there's no pink. Like, mix it all up and separate some of the chunks and make sure that there's no pink inside the chunks. And pink is bad because it'll make you sick or something. Now you want to drain all the fat from your sauteed beef and peppers and onions. Now don't pour it down the sink. No, you'll like clog up your sink that way. No, pour it into like the container that your ground beef came into. That's what I'm doing. Make sure you have a lid. Oh, and use oven mitts because you'll burn yourself, man. All right, see, there you go. All the fat's gone because you don't want to eat that fat. Look at that fat. You don't want to eat that, do you? No, that's bad for you, man. Now it's time to transfer to a bigger pot. So stick another pot in the same place where you were sauteing your beef because then it burns very hot, right? And then spoon out all the stuff into the big pot. Use that spoon with the holes in it, so you don't put all the grease in there and stuff. Now open that can of kidney beans. Just turn the handle. Now I have to turn the handle until the end, right where the top just pops up a little bit. Just plop those kidney beans in there. Yeah, shake the can a little bit, get all the juice out. Now open one of the cans of the tomato soup. This one just pops up. No can opener needed. Now pour in the tomato soup. Hey, remember we had 2 cans of tomato soup? So, do that again. Now add 2 cups of water. I have one of those fancy measuring cups where I can just look from the top. Now mix it all up. Use that same spoon, the one with the holes. Now add the jalapenos. Now add 2 teaspoons of salt. Is that 2 teaspoons? I don't know. Now add a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Yeah, that's about a 1/4 teaspoon, right? Hey, I found some Tabasco sauce. Let's add some of that. How much do we add? That much? Sure. Yeah, that much. Now we add the most important ingredient, chili powder. That's why it's called chili. You're supposed to add 1 teaspoon, but I live dangerously. I'm going to add 1½ teaspoons. Now stir it up again. Put a lid on it and let it simmer. How long do you let it simmer? 15 minutes. Remember that grease you poured out? You should put it in the freezer so it can solidify. Be careful, don't spill it. Don't spill it. Once it's solid, you can just throw it in the trash can. Hey, look how time flies. It's ready. Use an oven mitt. Oh, look at that steam. It'll steam up your camera. Now use a different spoon, called a ladle, to pour it into your bowl. Oh man, that looks yummy.
Grab a spoon and try some. It's great! I'm John, and we just made chili.